Hello there, my little ghost. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at what's coming in your life in the next 6 months. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch this, it's the right time for you to find out about your next 6 months. So as you can see, we have 4 piles for you to choose from. We have pile 1 with this labradorite crystal. We have pile 2 with this rhodonite crystal. We have pile 3 with this turquoise. And we have pile 4 with this ocean jasper. So pause the video if you need to in order to pick your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hello there, my beautiful pile 1 ghosts. If you guys picked the first card together with the labradorite crystal, then this is going to be your reading about your following next 6 months. So I have a few oracles for you guys that we are going to look at. This is advice from spirit. We are going to check this at the end of the reading, and we are going to start with these oracles, which give us the overall tone of these next half of the year. So to start, we have luck is on your side. We have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives connect with nature. We have transformation, things are changing at the cellular level, deep healing. We have full moon in Aquarius, be real. And we have full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. So guys, I want to say the energy of the next 6 months for you is really, really beautiful. It looks like you are going to be blessed and protected by the universe. It looks like you are going to start some sort of new journey, new venture, for which you will need to transform yourself. I can see that you guys have probably already been on a journey of self-actualization, and most likely for a lot of you, you might have been healing, you might have been getting rid of some habits that were toxic, that were definitely not helping you grow, and most likely keeping you stagnant. You might have been cutting off some people. You might have started changing your sleep schedule or your diet, or perhaps you dropped some sort of addiction in the process. But this transformation is really starting to get rooted in the following 6 months, and the universe is going to support this for you. I also see you guys might have been protecting yourselves through these unhealthy habits. They might have been coping mechanisms for you to deal with some pretty intense emotions. And now that this pattern, this habit is out of the way, it could be that you have to learn a new way of grounding yourselves, new ways of coping with those high intense emotions when they come knocking. And it could also be that you coming into contact with certain people in your life, perhaps even people close to you in your circle of family and friends, people that are not so easy to be cut off, and maybe not maybe you don't want to cut them off, but they are being difficult. About these people, I can tell you that you are definitely going to put more energy into yourselves, not allow them to take so much, not allow them to bother you or to get to you with their words. Even if they have good intentions, perhaps they don't phrase those in the best of ways, and perhaps this comes out as critique or diminishing you in some way. So you will learn how to cope and integrate these relationships with these people that are close to you, even without the negative habits that you used to have. You are starting to learn to accept. I think this is the word of the day for you guys, acceptance. You are starting to accept yourself, accept your emotions, accept your past, accept your family and friends as they are, with their goods and their bads. And of course, this is not to say that you are in any way required to keep toxic people around you, no matter if this is family or friends. But that is not to say that anyone out there is perfect. So you're most definitely going to have witnessed their faults, you know, their downside, or yeah, just their human side, I suppose. And you might have been isolating from them when they were showing you these parts of them, because they might have been hurting for you, because you might feel things on a deeper level compared to other people. So this is for you empaths out there and just highly sensitives. You are being guided by spirit to connect with nature. Go outside, soak in the sun, get some fresh air. If you guys enjoy the rain, I'm hearing perhaps breathing that fresh, humid air when it's raining. Perhaps some of you know that it's a specific scent that can be quite calming when it's raining. But whatever it is that makes you feel grounded and connected, that has to do with integrating nature, you do that. Another thing I am seeing here for you guys is you are definitely coming down to earth. For some of you, it could be that you might have been indulging in escapism lately, and during these next 6 months, I can see you finally coming down to earth, finally coming to confront or even embrace, why not embrace reality. You are going to start dealing with some more human matters, with instead of perhaps doing astral traveling or indulging in astrology or tarot or meditating or just escaping from this realm in general. You're gonna start being more present with the people, with the things, with the schedule in your daily life. And I could also see you starting to take note of the state of things and picturing whether or not this is the way you want them to be, or if you want them to change. You are assessing the situation and you are deciding whether you want things to keep going this way or take a different route, a different direction. Now that you are a little bit more at peace with your inner life, with your thoughts and feelings. So let's dig into the tarot and see what that has to tell you. Hope I can grab it without moving the tripod. And we're going to work with the White Newman Tarot. see, Spirit. What can you tell us about pile 1's next 6 months? Okay. We have the White Newman reversed. We have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. We have the Tower. And we have the Four of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man reversed. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, we have the Black Newman. Okay, we have both these, and I just got a chill. These are cards specific to this deck, and I find it really interesting that we got both of them in your reading. And we have the Chariot. And the bottom of the deck energy is Judgment reversed. Alright, I actually want to take a look at the White and the Black Newman in the guidebook. I think they were, there they are. So these are extra cards. So for the White Newman, we have Creation, Starting Point, Divine Inspiration. The god's father runs free across the virgin earth's plains. In apparent weightlessness, just like the bison in ancient cave paintings, it traverses the world, making sure that all of creation is in order. Above him, dimensions open and the power of the sun glows between his horns. The bronze stars and the bird guide him as the morning breaks. The White Newman symbolizes creation through action, the perfect and divinely inspired path resulting from movement and momentum. Act, innovate, make the world anew. And for the Black Newman, we have Avoid, Pending Loss, and Corrosion. The two Newmen face their own extinction. Two branches upside down, just about to burn into the sacred fire. The world is about to be spun upside down, and yet they still guard their altar, which drowns slowly into the depths. Once absorbed by the haze, their sacred nature shall depart. Simple beasts once more. This still with the promise of a re-encounter of the divine. The Black Newman symbolizes clinging on to cause that made him lost, distraction and confusion. A challenge to faith with the knowledge that it shall return. So, guys, let's talk about this energy for a second. So, for the next 6 months, I feel like there's definitely going to be a radical transformation going on in your lives, and you might have a little bit of work to do when it comes to realizing that this change, this radical rebirth transformation is for the better in its initial stages. And with Judgment reversed here, I feel like you guys might have been or might be okay integrating your inner life. You might have not had that much of an issue realizing that you have changed, but you might encounter a little bit of resistance realizing that your outer world is about to change too. Of course, if you have changed on the inside, the universe is now going to reflect that and mirror your transformation in your outer world. So be prepared to see some changes here. This tower, however, is not giving me any threatening or any sort of dark looming energy. This is not necessarily something you will miss, something you will want back. You might miss it, but you might not want it back. Something is going to be removed from your life so you can be fully reborn. Now, I also want to talk about, you are definitely going to work. You're going to work pretty hard and pretty, I would say, you're also going to have pretty much a lot of energy to work on this transformation. But the universe is also supporting you in this. With this white new moon reversed, I feel like you have been doing your part in this, and the universe is telling you that it is also, it's time to contribute to reshaping your reality. With this King of Pentacles here, clarified by the Hanged Man, I feel like you guys are definitely going to be in a place of prosperity where you can rest and take your hands off the wheel for a little while the universe takes care of the rest. And I feel like you will just watch your life transform, because you have chosen this path, you have chosen this new life, this different approach after intense consideration and thinking and weighing your options. With this Ace of Wands here, I feel like you guys might be feeling like you are not doing enough, like you are not providing others, like you're not providing enough for people around you who might be in need. But the universe is reassuring you that you do not need to extend yourself more than you already have. And it's not your fault that people around you don't have as much as they could, have, or as much as you, because they chose their own path. And no matter how much they do have right now in terms of financial resources, or how well they can handle life right now, it's not about you, it's about them. And you might have the motivation inside yourself to want to help, to want to do more for others, but let's not forget that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So unless people actually come asking for help and you have the energy and the possibility to offer them a hand, you are not obligated to do so. In fact, you should abstain from offering help when not asked, or offering help when your cup is not full. With this Four of Cups here, clarified by the Chariot, the energy I'm getting is that you are finally learning to either say no to things that are not meant for you, to things that are not aligning with you, or that you are starting to accept the things that are meant for you, and to finally be open to new possibilities, to new opportunities that you might have been closing yourself off from, for fear of perhaps being judged, for fear of perhaps encountering a little bit of imposter syndrome, for fear of not fitting into possibly higher hierarchies, or just doing better for yourself overall, especially feeling better and being more emotionally stable, or yeah, stabilizing yourself emotionally in this case, and not just settling for what you already have. But being clarified by the Chariot, I feel like you guys will finally have an eyes on the prize kind of approach to life, and you will start to approach your goals more hands-on and be more proactive about it. I feel like you will no longer ponder whether you should start doing something or not. You will just start doing whatever it is you're called to do, whatever you feel um, whatever you feel drawn to do. You're definitely gonna start establishing goals first of all, and not just drifting aimlessly. And I feel like you're gonna say yes to opportunities that allow you to set things in motion for yourselves. But let's look at your advice from Spirit and see what they have to tell you. So to start, we have giving thanks for my feet affirmation. I give thanks for my feet, which keep me grounded in the earth and connected to my roots. So I definitely can see how this relates to the initial oracles, talking about how it's important for you to stay grounded during this next 6 months, because there's definitely going to be some uprooting, and I feel like the weeds are going to be cleared up from your life, and you are finally going to have a clear path ahead of you and the possibility to conquer your goals and finally start putting more energy into yourself. We also have Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. So I feel like if for whatever reason right now you feel like you are stuck in a situation that does not seem to have any means of resolve, or you don't see a solution coming to you readily at the moment, the universe is reassuring you that you will miraculously find, or the opportunity will miraculously find you. So keep your eyes open and accept the opportunities coming your way. We also have be playful. So I feel like you are encouraged to relate a little more to your inner child, and whatever play means to you, I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to do that, whether that is actual playing like sports, or taking some creative breaks, or just even buying yourself a toy. Like, I don't know, buy yourself slime or a Barbie doll or something like that. Whatever is going to appease your inner child in times of stress, and it's going to help you come back to your roots. But we also have dream the world into being. So as I was saying, you finally are setting a vision for yourself about the future and where you want yourself to be in the next 6 months, a year, 5 years, and so on. And you are finally starting to build onto that. We also have always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of someone else. So definitely follow your own vision. Stop focusing on others so much. If they need you, they can ask, and if you are available, you can offer them help, but you are not obligated to make someone else's life your priority. You should be your priority. And finally, we have there is no limit to what we as women or men can accomplish. So I feel like the universe is telling you that you should definitely dream big right now. You are encouraged to take all the opportunities coming your way with just grasping them with both hands, and yeah, making the most of it, because there is no way you are going to fail. Like I said, you are being blessed this future 6 months. You are under divine protection. You are going to have a lot of good luck, and you should take advantage of that. And to finish off your reading, we are going to open the Instant Magic Oracle at a random page and see what the universe wants you to know. If you have a question, you can definitely ask, and we'll see how the answer applies to that. So take a second to think of a question. And let's see, Spirit, what do you want pile 1 to know? We have mix things up, wear something you wouldn't usually wear, eat something you wouldn't usually eat, watch a film you wouldn't usually watch, change your morning routine. You get the picture. Create simple shifts to shake up a stagnant energy. If you guys want to screenshot this. So pile one, this is pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. If you do wish to support me and if you found this reading helpful or at least entertaining, you could always like this video, you could subscribe to the channel, or you could support me even further by booking a private reading with me to ask whatever it is you want details on. The link is in the description, as well as the link for the Ghost Oracle, my personal creation. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hello there, my beautiful pile 2 ghosts. If you guys picked the second card together with the rhodonite crystal, then this is going to be your reading on your future 6 months. So to start, we're going to take a look at some oracles to define the overall energies, and these are cards of advice that we are going to look at after the tarot. And let's begin. To start, we have a new start is coming. We have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? We have priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? We have work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Aries. And we have reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Okay. All right, you guys. So what I see here for you, excuse me, I can see a lot of Mars energy. With this new start coming and this Aries energy, there is definitely going to be a new beginning for you guys, and you are going to have an opportunity to write a new chapter in which you are the main character. I feel like for some of you, I also heard you're entering your villain era. But I feel like you are finally going to start taking matters into your own hands and starting to be the leader for yourself, at least, and making your own decisions independent of others. Or even for some of you, you could be a leader for others. You could be initiating some sort of movement, some sort of business perhaps, or venture that is going to have others following you. You are definitely being asked to take a look at what it is that is a driving force for you. So again, Mars energy. Mars is the one that dictates what is driving you to take action. You are being also asked to trust whatever you intuitively know you are being pulled towards. So don't just, for example, start going to law school if you know that what truly drives you is helping people find and heal their trauma. Okay, so you go do something therapy related for that. I feel like you are being asked to scrape the details of why you want to do something, or why it would be practical to do a certain thing. Like, oh, if I go to law school, then I can do this and that, and I have more career opportunities, and it's more, I don't know, it's not frowned upon, like therapy might be or whatever, but that's not the way you're supposed to look at it. Just look at it in terms of what can you do for a sustained for a long period of time with sustained effort and not burn out. I feel like that is where you're gonna find your answer. And also, you might be, like I said, you might be setting, creating the setting or the beginning stages of a certain movement that is going to help some people. Now, for some of you, it could be a handful. For others, it could be quite a large number of people. But no matter what, or how many people you're helping, the idea that you are helping is what should drive you to initiate and continue down this path. With this reveal, what needs to be seen here, I feel like you are being challenged by the universe to finally admit to yourself what it truly is that you want to follow, what it truly is that you stand for, that your soul is calling for you to do, that you yearn for, or perhaps the pretty little lies that you are telling yourselves about why you are not following that thing and why those are just excuses, okay? So let's take a look at the tarot and see how this applies in practice. Let's see what more we can get. All right, Spirit. What is coming in the next 6 months for pile 2? Let's see what is coming for pile 2 in the next 6 months. Which way do you want to go? Okay, upright. We have the Empress. We have the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. We have the Six of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles reversed. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Moon reversed. Okay, I love this, and I love how it confirms what the oracles have said. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Five of Cups. Okay. Pile 2. There is definitely some feeling here that you are losing something or abandoning something. I feel like this is going to be a little emotionally consuming for you. It could be that you finally realize the lies that you have been telling yourselves about why you're still putting in effort and why you're still waiting for XYZ thing in your life to work when you know that this is not the right thing for you, that you actually wanted something else, that you were being drawn towards something else that would have been a lot more satisfying. And I feel like the overall energy that I'm getting here is you might be crying over spilled milk for a little bit, but you haven't lost everything. This is what it's really important for you to understand. I'm gonna take it from the Empress, actually. With this Empress energy here, you are definitely going to be abundant. You are going to be in your feminine. You are going to be receiving, and you are going to have an overall immense creative potential to draw your energy from and to draw resources from. And I see here that you will also be supported by people with the same values as you, with the same goals as you, and they will also praise you on your initial efforts, on your initial results in this field that you want to dive into. I feel like I said, creativity and creative power is something not to be taken lightly. You are definitely going to have a lot of this in the next 6 months. With this Page of Cups here, clarified by the Four of Pentacles, I'm getting that you might initially be receiving good omens, good news about what it is you want to pursue, but I feel like it will come packaged with the necessity for you to leave something behind, to detach yourself, to let go of something that you were holding on really tight to. This could be a specific job, or it could be a source of income that was stable but that wasn't growing anymore, or a certain stability factor, pillar in your life is going to be removed if you want to be able to receive this new opportunity, this new if you want to follow this calling that your heart is telling you, is whispering to you that it wants to go on. With the King of Cups here, I feel like you will reach emotional maturity and in the next 6 months, and you will mature a lot, that's for sure. And you will, I feel like you will have plenty. That this is what I'm hearing. Also, I'm hearing plenty of fish in the sea, so a lot of opportunities and options for you to choose from, and you will not look back even for a second on what you initially had to let go of. However, it has to be a conscious decision. The universe is not going to forcefully take away this thing from you unless you want this new opportunity. You will have to let go of the old pond that you had in order to conquer an ocean. I literally see, like, with this girl here with the 8 fish, I feel like she's in a pond. Sure, she has her little 8 fish community, but she can literally rule the entire ocean with all its creatures and not have a single worry in the world. The initial letting go is going to be difficult, but you will know that it's for your highest good, and it's for your development. And even if you have put a lot of emotional work and even physical labor, but like, even if you have emotional attachment to this thing, you will realize that you need to let go because something better is coming. And the 6 of Swords here might even imply to me that you could be traveling overseas, you could be traveling abroad, you could be leaving home for some of you, or you could be changing your mind. This could also be a change of heart, for example, correlated to this 8 of Cups, that you realize, you know what, I want that thing better. And an incentive for you to do so might be studying or learning, or having the opportunity to be guided, to be under the patronage of someone with a lot more knowledge, someone wiser, someone you admire, that could give you proper guidance on your path. So this Hierophant figure here could either be, it could be even a therapist, for example. It could be a certain teacher, a professor, a mentor, something like that, that is coming into your life. That could be guiding you, or they could be this new opportunity, or how this new opportunity presents itself. And finally here, this is exactly what I was talking about, the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is talking about how you are planting new seeds, or it could, for some of you, this could be planting new seeds for yourself and waiting, being patient with this new process, with starting over. Or it could be for others that it is finally time for you to recognize that waiting on your old pursuits to grow has become a little stagnant, and it's finally time to admit that you've been keeping yourself in the dark about this pursuit working or not working for you. So with this moon here in reverse, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, it's literally a clarifying card. It is finally revealing to you what it is you really want and what the right path for you really looks like. And I feel like it's lighting the way for you to pursue this new opportunity, to finally take the lead in your own life and decide for yourself what it is you want to do. So now that we got this out of the way, let's take a look at your advice from Spirit. So to start, we have shining affirmation. I see others shining in their strengths. I do not dwell on their weaknesses. So with this card here, I feel like Spirit is asking you, for whatever reason, to not look for faults in others and in yourself, and rather try to see the bright side in everything, the bright side in everyone. Because we all have this duplicity of things we're good at, things we kind of suck at, that are not exactly our cup of tea and are not meant to be our cup of tea. So you're being called to accept this balance of strengths and weaknesses. We also have let Spirit be your guide. You are definitely gonna be guided here. So initially it could be your intuition that is guiding you, but eventually it might translate into an actual mentor or teacher that is going to help you on your path. We have life is a mystery. So I feel like no matter how hard you try to kind of peek through what this opportunity could be, and whether or not you might be asking a lot of questions like, is this the right thing for me to do? I feel like no one will actually be able to give you the answer precisely, because the answer is in you, and you're the only one who actually knows whether or not it will be beneficial for you to switch careers or switch and start something over. And with this 8 here in this card, it reminds me of the 8 of Cups here, which is about abandoning something for something better, for a wish fulfillment, because the 9 of Cups, that the card that follows, is wish fulfillment. So you are actually following the fulfillment of your true desires. And I feel like again, this 53 card in numerology comes down to an 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. So again, change. Watch and wait. I feel like the universe is literally just telling you to be patient and to see how your life is going to transform. They're like, you just wait to see what we have in stock for you, and you're not gonna be so like fearful of this change, of letting go of the past. Finally, we have, I feel there is something unexplored about women that only a woman can explore. And we have, be your own kind of beautiful. And last but not least, guys, I am going to open the Instant Magic Oracle for you and see what Spirit wants you to know. If you have a question, feel free to ask it, and we are going to see what Spirit has to say about it, or just general advice for you. So let's see, Spirit, what do you want Pile to know? Ooh, we have 222. You have been sent here as you are being called to check in with balance in your life. This could be with friends, partners, or at work. If the energy has felt heavy, this can also be a sign that things are about to lighten up. Okay, so guys, this is pretty much all I have for you. I hope this reading was helpful, or at least insightful or entertaining, and if it was, I would appreciate if you could support the channel by liking this video and subscribing to our little community here. But if you want to support me in other ways, you could book yourself a private reading with me. The link will be in the description, and you could also check out my own personal ghost oracle, again linked in the description. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello there, my beautiful pile 3 ghosts, and welcome to your reading. If you guys picked the 3rd card together with these turquoise, then this is going to be a reading on the next 6 months of your life. So to start, we are going to take a look at some oracles that talk about the overall energy of the next 6 months. These are going to be advice cards for later. And to begin now, we have Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. We have Mirror, Who or What is Triggering You? We have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. We have Full Moon in Aries, Cool Your Emotions. And finally, we have Attune to the Divine, New Moon in Pisces. Okay. Pile 3, really interesting energy you have here. I feel like the universe is trying to prepare you for something that is going to blow your mind. There you might be in a situation right now that seems to not have any resolution, any resolve soon enough. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, you don't even know, like, we have the power to speed up the process. We literally can solve it tomorrow, and expect something amazing to happen to you in the next 6 months. There's definitely something here about healing yourselves and dealing with people who might be stepping on your toes and activating some triggers from childhood. You might be feeling a lot more emotionally reactive lately. And Spirit is saying that these next 6 months are going to be a perfect opportunity for you to stop reacting and being so quick to respond, most likely most of the time in not so healthy ways. I feel like you're gonna be challenged to contain these responses, and instead respond from a place of calm, from a place of understanding, and seeing beyond what is presented. So for example, if someone yells at you, it could be a projection of the fact that they had a fucked up day at work, and not necessarily that you deserve that, and you shouldn't react from a place of, oh, they called me this and that, I should call them names back, or something of the sort. But instead, try to think from a higher place try to understand where they're coming from. And if you don't want the world to be cruel to you anymore, or just in general have this negative attitude towards you or response, or if you don't want people around you to be so difficult, Spirit is encouraging you, as counterproductive and unfair as it may seem, to be the change you want to see in the world, literally. Because I feel like you will reflect, and people will reflect off of you, and vice versa, especially your close connections. I feel like people who are close to you might be really triggering and testing you the next 6 months, but this is an opportunity for you to either see what you're willing to drop behind that's no longer serving you, that's eating too much of your time and energy, or an opportunity for you to heal yourself, realizing that these people are actually showing you the wounds in you that need more tender loving and care and attention, and are therefore opportunities for both of you, both parties, to heal. I feel like in the next 6 months, you are definitely going to work on breaking generational trauma and patterns, habits that have been learned and passed down from generation to generation in your family, especially when it comes to how you deal with stress, how you deal with emotions, how you respond to people triggering you and stepping on your toes, and so on and so forth. But you're definitely gonna do this by accessing a higher plane. I love how we have literally the beginning and the end of the zodiac wheel signs here. We have Aries, so you begin with hot-tempered and really reactive, and you end by being so malleable and flowy and adaptable, knowing how to respond to every situation so you can get the best out of it by being in tune with your intuition, with higher knowing, and with the divine. So let's look at the tarot and see what more we can get from Spirit. I've already shuffled your cards, but we are going to give it one more shuffle. Oh, or at least try to. I love these cards. I love this deck. This is the White Newman deck, but I cannot shuffle it for anything in the world. That's why I prefer to shuffle it off camera. So Spirit, let's see what is coming for pile 3 in the next 6 months. We have the 8 of Swords reversed, the 2 of Pentacles reversed. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have Judgment. We have the Black Newman. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. We have Death. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the 7 of Wands. And the back of the deck is Justice reversed. Okay. Pile 3. It might seem unfair. There's something here about these next 6 months that might seem unfair to you at first glance, because it's like, I didn't ask for healing. I didn't ask to be the one to deal with this shit. I didn't ask to be the one to heal generational trauma. Like, why does it have to be me? Well, because the link has to break somewhere, and you are the fittest one in your ancestors' I don't know, lineage, that's the word, lineage, that is powerful and wise and capable enough and has all the resources to do it. They are literally entrusting you with this, and they are praying that you will accept your role, and I'm pretty sure you will, because this is not only going to help heal your ancestral trauma and ensure that whatever comes from now on is a lot healthier and more manageable for future generations, but also that you live a life of higher quality, that is going to be a lot more enjoyable and a lot more rewarding for you as well. So let's dig in. With this Eight of Swords here reversed, I feel like at first you might have trouble getting out of your own head and realizing how your own thoughts are imprisoning you. You might not realize that your current way of thinking is actually keeping you stuck in a rut where it seems like good things are just out of reach, or opportunities are hard to find, or that it might seem that the universe is against you, but that is only because of your current mindset and because of the fact that you might be stubborn in not changing it. With this Two of Pentacles reversed, I feel like there's a struggle here when it comes to managing life, especially daily life, for you, because you are low on energy and low on motivation. You might literally feel like you don't have any dopamine at all, like you don't even have the energy to get out of bed. You might be in a situation in which you tell yourself that you are the victim, that there's no way you can get yourself out of this current state of things, and there's no solution in sight. But that's only because you're looking literally the opposite way, because you're not willing to realize that, you know what, if you want something to change, you're the one who has to change it. No one else is coming to save you. You are going to have to be your own knight in shining armor. And with that here reverse clarifying the Five of Pentacles, it's literally the fact that you don't want to accept that there's a need for change, that you need to change something. You need to change something. Be the change you want to see in the world. Damn it, change is the word of the day. And this change has a lot to do, again, your ancestors are coming in strong in this reading. This has a lot to do with you integrating yourself, your weaknesses and your strengths alike, understanding your trauma, coming to terms with your demons, your fears, your triggers. And as you do so, there's gonna be a change in your faith, in your future. There's literally gonna be the literal wheel of fortune will start spinning the opposite way to create a new lifeline for you, to literally change your trajectory, to change the events in your life, to take a better course. I feel like right now it is hard for you to come out of this place of it almost seems like it's a place of fear, like you're afraid of letting go of the old self, you're afraid of letting go of the old habits, of the old patterns, because you don't know anything else. And it's like you're literally sailing in a dark ocean with no paddles on a raft, and you don't know if the raft is gonna hold. So yeah, this is pretty scary, but the universe is literally telling you that this change is necessary. And even if you might be afraid of drowning, just know that they have your back, and whatever is killed in the process is something that needed to die anyways, for something better to be reborn, for you to recreate yourself. I feel like this future 6 months are gonna be about you realizing that you have the power to change your current situation, but it is not without action. It is not without giving up the past, giving up your current state of being, and your current mindset. And yeah, this change of mindset is really scary, because it's not gonna happen in a day. It might not even happen in a month. It's at least a journey of the future 6 months. But you need to start somewhere, and the best time to start is now. I feel like Spirit is asking you to stop finding excuses why this is not a good idea, or why you don't have energy to do it, or why, just excuses in general about why this change shouldn't happen, because it needs to happen. You know it needs to happen, and it starts with you. Okay, so let's see what advice they have for you. I guess your spirit guides are coming in strongly, because I said they. I was thinking about your spirit guides, but spirit and your spirit team. We have tending to the tasks of daily life affirmation. I am patiently loving in my home and create a sanctuary for myself and those who share my space. So this is giving me a little bit of Virgo and Cancer energy. Taking care of the daily tasks, as well as creating a cozy home for yourself and your loved ones. And it starts with you. You're the one who has to create this cozy environment, who has to do the daily grind, day in and day out, to sweep away the old patterns and make room for the new to come in. We also have, now is a lucky time, so I feel like Spirit is reinforcing the fact that they are with you on this journey, and starting now is as good a time as any. But perhaps if you start now, it's like they're like telling you we're gonna give you 20% off if you take the deal today. It's not gonna be available tomorrow. So like, you're gonna have it less rough if you start now than if you start tomorrow, so to speak. But we also have trust the great mystery. Okay, so plunge into this deep dark ocean of the unknown, and trust that you will find a way to swim or breathe or adapt. You just will. You will prevail. Like, there is no other way. And Spirit will be right there to catch you as you take the fall. We also have be peace. Okay, so there's definitely a sense here that you guys need to make peace with your past, with your present, so you can be at peace with your future as well. We have the mere fact of being able to call your job your passion is success in my eyes. So it could be that the current state of things and what you guys will be going through the next 6 months is going to pave the path to you being able to create your dream career or your dream job. If this is about healing for a lot of you, it's like Chiron energy in this reading, because Chiron is this placement in astrology that talks about whatever it is that is wounded in you, once you heal it, it gives you the power to heal others and to teach others how to do this healing process as well. So this healing process could be very closely related to your life path or your future career. And finally, we have girls with dreams become women with vision. Okay. And last but not least for you guys, I am going to open the Instant Magic Oracle. So you guys can ask a question and we'll see how Spirit wants to answer it, or just hear the overall advice, I suppose. So Spirit, what do you want pile 3 to know? Spread love. Spreading love and making people feel good creates magical energy that is filled with good vibes. When we share love and kindness, it creates a ripple effect that spreads good vibes around the world. Your challenge is to think of someone who you have gratitude for and write them a note telling them how grateful you are that they are in your life. You can choose to email, text, or even better, do it the old-fashioned way and post them a card or letter. So this is one way of not coming from a place of reactiveness with people in your life, or choosing to see what you're grateful for instead of what you wish could be different. And if you really wish something would be different, start with yourself. So pile 3, this is pretty much all I have for you guys. I hope this helped, or that it was at least entertaining, and if it did, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel and like this video as a way to support me. And if you want to support me in other ways, you could do so by purchasing yourself a private reading from the link in the description, or perhaps even getting the Ghost Oracle, which is my own personal creation, also linked in the description. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope I will see you in a future video. Bye! Hello there, my beautiful pile 4 ghosts, and welcome to your reading. If the camera would stop shaking, that'd be amazing. If you guys pick the 4th card together with the Ocean Jasper, then this is going to be your reading on the next 6 months of your life. Now we're gonna first take a look at some oracles, which are gonna give us the main vibes of these next 6 months. These are advice cards that we're gonna take a look at later. So to start, we have a new romantic cycle begins, and you guys actually got 3 of these cards. So we have you're already doing it, stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. We have align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change. We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. We have assess the situation, 1st quarter moon in Virgo. And we have go deeper with new moon in Scorpio. Okay, guys. So water energy could be important for you guys. You could have water placements, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could also have Libra or Virgo placements, but there's something about water that is deeply cleansing and transformative, and I feel like that could be important to you. And I'm hearing from Spirit, when you take a shower or like take a regular bath or whatever, you might be able to profit from literally cleansing your aura, like cleansing your vibe. Like just imagine that water kind of washing out all your fears, your anxieties, your intrusive thoughts, all of it going down the drain with it. But I don't know why Spirit wanted me to share that with you, but for some of you it could be important. Getting into the reading, there's something in your next 6 months that is definitely going to bring you some satisfaction in your love life. Whether that is you re-establishing a connection, although this will probably only resonate for very few of you because I'm not seeing someone old here necessarily. I feel like this could either be a new romantic partner, dating more for some of you, or falling in love again with the person you are currently with. I feel like you guys are going to explore your feelings a little more than you've done already. I feel like you might develop more intimacy with your partner, and you might develop more self-awareness, especially when it comes to your feelings, your emotions. And I feel like for the most part, Spirit is saying that you are already on your path. You are already set on the right direction of trajectory of your life. And if it doesn't feel like it, then you will definitely do some diving deep into what is meant to stay and what's meant to go. I feel like you're gonna assess your current situation both from a practical standpoint with this Virgo energy here, and do the daily kind of tasks and the mundane breaking down of you know, creating a plan and actually putting in the effort to make that plan work in order to align your life properly. And I feel like you're gonna realize the hows, the whys, and just the driving emotional forces behind why you are on this current journey. This could have to do with your relationship, it could have to do with your career, but it's definitely something about your life path. It's something defining and big. I feel like Spirit is telling you not to deviate too much from your current path, that the things that actually need refining are smaller details, because Virgo is also about details. So I feel like, yeah, the devil is in the details. You want to take a look at those things, but don't overthink like the big lines. Like the big lines that you are currently set on are correct, and they are the right trajectory that you need to follow. In the next 6 months, I also see that you are encouraged to step into your feminine energy and allow yourself to be, to receive help. Allow others to be there for you. Allow others to engage with you and show their support. I also feel like you are encouraged to take a break, to step back and just look at the bigger picture, look at what you've already created and admire it while sipping on a cocktail or something like that, because you do deserve a break. But let's get into the tarot and see if we can get some more details. So let's see, Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 4's future 6 months? What can you tell us about pile 4's future 6 months? We have the Hierophant. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the Emperor reversed. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. Definitely new romantic cycle. Oh my god, I love it when cards do this. Okay. We have the Lovers. I'm gonna take it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take it. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Temperance reversed. We have the Hanged Man. Oh my god, fine. He wants to come out. And we have the Seven of Swords. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Three of Cups reversed. You guys need to have fun. You guys need to chill. You need to go out. You need to put a little bit of energy into replenishing yourselves, into having fun, into detaching a little bit for the sake of, you know, preserving your mental health and your dopamine and oxytocin and stuff like that. But yeah, central to the reading, literally, we have the Emperor and Temperance both reversed, which is telling me that there is an imbalance of feminine and masculine energies in your life right now, which is why Spirit is sending you a counterpart to help counteract that. Because I feel like you have been excessive with your masculine energy, with the doing, and taking action, which isn't bad, but you need to take a step back and retreat into your feminine energy a little bit more. You need to dive a little deeper into your emotions. You have some inner work to do, for which you will need to be rested and replenished. There is an imbalance here that needs to be reestablished, and you need to have this clarity of mind and a rested body and a rested spirit in order to continue on your path steady as you were already. With the Hierophant here, I feel like Spirit is literally gonna bless this connection, this romantic connection. I feel like for some of you, this could be an officialization. You're basically calling, you're gonna call this connection official. You might get engaged, or just, for some of you, you might get married. For some of you, it could be just engagement. And for others, it could be that someone you've been dating finally commits to you. So it could be about commitment. I feel like this person is definitely gonna also be a part of your learning experience, and it's going to play a crucial role into what you need to learn in this future 6 months. I also feel like this person is going to unmask you and unmask the lies you might have been telling yourselves, or the excuses you might have been telling yourselves. They will literally shed light onto those parts of you that have been out of alignment, that need to change for you to be on the right course completely. I feel like they're gonna help you with this, the devil is in the details aspect, and literally give you clarity in that sense. I'm also seeing that the decisions that you guys make during this time can affect your future drastically, because we have this major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune here, clarifying the Seven of Cups. So whatever decisions you make, whatever commitments you make, especially emotionally right now, are gonna set the tone for what's coming up next. So choose carefully, take time for consideration, dive in deep to know exactly why you want the things you want, and proceed from a place of inner knowing and following your intuition. With this Page of Swords here, finally clarified by the Hanged Man, I feel like Spirit is telling you not to make any rash decisions, not to jump to conclusions. I feel like they are encouraging you to take some time off, to just ponder, to just consider all options, and to make an informed decision is what I'm hearing. Make an informed decision. Definitely don't hurry into committing to anything right away. Okay, so let's see some advice cards then. To start, we have energy affirmation. I am full of robust energy and I can step up to whatever challenges lie ahead by calling on this energy reserve. My energy is steady and sustained. We also have Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. So I feel like your life trajectory, your life path, your true north is a lot about offering people something from you, whether that is knowledge or help in any way that might be presented. This is definitely confirmation of how you will know if your current path is the right path. We also have Sing Your Own Song. So I'm hearing be true to yourself, be true to what you're preaching, and be confident is what it in your message to the world, because the world needs to hear your song. We also have overcome any obstacle, so don't let anything stop you from pursuing this current dream, this current quest. We also have remain strong when things go wrong. Again, kind of confirming overcoming the obstacle side. And we have girls support girls. So it could be that your path has to do with supporting and empowering women, or it could be that another woman is coming to you to support you and to help you. What did I tell you? Go out with your friends, go for drinks, talk to someone. Like, allow feminine energy and allow feminine people into your life so they can nurture you and help you keep your energy steady, your energy levels. Now, finally, I'm going to open the Instant Magic Oracle for you guys. If you have any question, you can ask Spirit and we'll see what they have to say. If not, this is going to be the overall tone. So, Spirit, what do you have to say to pile 4? Stop conforming and start banging to the beat of your own drum. The time has come to do things in your own unique way. So if you needed any further confirmation that what you're doing right now is the right way, even if it's unconventional, there you fucking go, okay? Pile 4, this is all I have for you guys today. I hope this was helpful or at least entertaining. And if you want to support me, you could like this video, you could subscribe to the channel and join our little community. Or you could support me in other ways by booking a private reading for yourself, asking me whatever it is you want information on. Or you could be purchasing the Ghost Oracle, my personal creation. Both are gonna be linked in the description. Pile 4, I hope I will see you very soon, and I hope you will have an amazing rest of the day. Bye!